I've met like 3 clients tonight and 2 potential investors, so that's very helpful, you know.
Our panelists tonight include 5 incredibly successful women.
You're in it on your own at the beginning and it's really hard. You're like in a room, just you. It's like so depressing. And then one day you wake up and there are 100 people all around and you're like, all of these people believe in this thing that I believe in.
I had no intention of starting a company. I needed to get my son to karate at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. I had to solve this problem for myself, and I had to solve this problem for millions of other families.
The goal here is in an intimate and provocative discussion for these entrepreneurs to open up, to share how they navigated the challenges, the opportunities, the risks and rewards building their business.
I think we all said, like, we have 8 kids and we're starting a company, like we don't have time for the bullshit. So we would have knockdown, drag out disagreements and arguments, but we would listen to each other, come to a decision, and move on.
Looking back, as stressful as it was, I am quite grateful for it because it told me how to grow up. I went from being like, oh God, it's so hard doing this, to like this like beast. My lawyer called me and he's like, you're scaring me. I'm like, I know. No one can get in my way.
It's women talking amongst women, honestly, about their experiences in founding their companies.
It was really hard to get engineers who are, you know, dudes in their 20s wearing hoodies to come and work for us.
We make hiring mistakes all the time to this day, right? You just never know. You have to go with your gut, and if it doesn't work out, you'll find somebody else.
Hire for where you want to go, not for where you are today. So seriously, hire somebody who can take you way out there.
We started saying, you know what, like, we're badass and this is badass and we want A players and we're not gonna hire less than A players.
Being an entrepreneur isn't easy. I mean, I know as a first-time entrepreneur myself, so it was actually very like heartwarming to see that they went through the same struggles.
I think anyone who tells you fundraising is easy is lying. You're gonna hear a lot of no's along the way, and that's never easy.
When we first raised capital, it was like passing around a tin cup. I actually talked to 1,200 investors before the 89 invested.
The best times to go out and raise are when you are actually super positive and feeling it, and that's because of the fact that you know something's working in your business and you know why it's working.
You're providing someone an opportunity to invest in you. So always remember that. Before you walk into any meeting, you are providing somebody an opportunity. Period. Full stop.
I said, why should I let you invest in my company? He said, no one's ever asked me that before. And I said, well, I need smart money and you don't know this space. What would you add that I don't already have? I mean, I need money, but I need money that can help me. And at the end of the day, he couldn't. And we parted.
You have a fiduciary responsibility to actually return money to somebody when you take somebody's money. That is part of your job. And we did that big time.
Part of the meaning here for me is that we're stepping out of, oh, this is a bunch of female founders, to one with more purpose, which is to call out something in the industry which is real, which is that less capital is going to women. Why?
We have committed $500 million to invest in women-led businesses. We strongly believe that investing in women is not only important, but also good for business.
The thing that will always change everything, regardless if you're a man or a woman or anything, is going to be if you know your numbers. If you know your business inside and out, it just doesn't matter. Crush that.
I always thought I was an entrepreneur. I just did it within these amazing resources. It's really different to be an entrepreneur. You do it because you want to, because it's a drive inside of you, and that is something you alone own.
No one's gonna fix the problems. It has to start with yourself.
It's not just the impact that we can have on our customers and how we want to change the world, but it's remembering we get to change the world also from how we run our businesses, because I think that makes us all better. I think it shows a quality of humility and an ability to actually be really open and be willing to be vulnerable.
You talk about emotional vulnerability, and you're a CEO who's raised $110 million. The world is changing.